Introducing the starting spot for your Dallas Mavericks. At forward, 6'7", number 25, P.J. Washington. Starting at small forward at 6'9", number 32, Cooper Flag. Starting at point, standing 6'2", number 11, Kyrie. Commitment, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, Anthony Davis. At the other guard position, 5 feet 4 inches, number 8, Paul Lee. The head coach for your Dallas Mavericks is Jason Kidd. And let's hear it for your Dallas Mavericks.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for the Mavericks, we've got Irving. P.J. Washington is out there with Flag. And there's Davis, and it's Lee in at the shooting guard. You know, RJ, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's the season opener for both these teams.
The wait is finally over for these fans. Both teams hoping to kick things off with a win, so I expect a lot of effort tonight.
Now, here's Vassell. On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Irving. Shot clock at 5. The 11-footer. A rebound by Washington. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Pass the Flag. Down low. The kick out to Irving. Connects from three-point range.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Fox with it. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Irving sets a screen for Lee. Misses the 3. Here's San Antonio now. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Irving. Shoots over Fox. Irving can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Wembanyama down low. Davis is there. Wembanyama, right side. Puts up a deep 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Pass the Flag. Irving for 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 6 points.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
Wembanyama with it. He's guarded by Davis.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Here's Flag. No scoring in this one. That three off the mark. To the paint. Here's Barnes. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Assisted.
And there's a nice playmaking element to Castle's game, especially at 6'6".
Davis with a screen on Fox. Good on the three-point shot. 9 points in the game so far.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Fox. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
And he makes the first. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Both shots good from the stripe. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, John, thanks for the update. Sinks the three-pointer.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Fox against Irving. Davis with a screen on Fox. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio on defense. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Fox. 4 on the clock. Launches from deep.
Using that lateral quickness, Fox is really tough to shake off as a defender.
Back to Vassell. From the arc. And Lee pulls it down. The Mavericks trail. Outside, Davis. Irving against Fox. Pass to Lee. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Fox. He has 7. Can't get it to fall.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
On the wing, Irving. Covered by Vassell. Lee outside. A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fox looking it over. Baseline try. Another miss by Fox.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Irving finds Washington. Lee outside. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Lee's got 5.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Back to Fox. Another miss by Fox. Mavericks leading by 3. Pass to Irving. Back to Lee. Over Barnes. Again, the miss by Lee. San Antonio's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Now Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Washington with the screen on Fox. And then Washington with the dunk.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Spurs trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
No.
Completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. In fourth, the Spurs.
They were intimidating at the defensive end. Blocking shots, changing shots. You had to fight them for every bucket last year.
Russell against Harper. Here's Champagny to the inside. Here's Johnson. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Dallas leading by 5. Russell looking around. On the wing, Thompson. Kept alive. Lively sends a screen for Marshall. Shot clock at 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And with the moment, let's check out some stats for Thompson. Last season's performance for him. He was around 14 points a game last year. 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And when they need to add defense, that's who they look to.
It's hard to find defensive spark plugs, but he is one of them. The whole team comes alive on D when he's in the game.
Now, here's Harper. Cornette passes to Johnson. To Champagny. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. Harper the pass to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Champagny. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Pass to Gafford. A rebound by the Spurs.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here's Johnson. Still yet to score. Here's Cornette to the left wing. Champagny passes to Johnson. Over Marshall. Pass to Sohan. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Russell against Harper. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Thompson outside. Trains the three-pointer. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooter the NBA, the world has ever seen.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Here's Champagny. There's the pick. Inside. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
1:22 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Thompson. To the inside. And Gafford throws it down.
He just plays some of the most selfless basketball. Great find by Clay.
1:07 left in the first. Russell against Harper. Here's Cornette. To the middle. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And good that time.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
It's picked off. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first. Champagnie passes to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Champagnie.
Eyes in the back of his head. Pretty kick out there from Harper.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Thompson. Lively with the screen. Puts up a deep three. The shot, no good. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Dallas Mavericks. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Back to the action in just a minute. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
On the floor for San Antonio, the forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Then it's Olynyk, then there's Harper, and it's Waters in at the 2. Now here's Harper. Scoreless thus far. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league. Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Waters passes to Harper. In the corner, Sohan with it. Stolen by Walker. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. This is the 4th and now longest coaching stop for the Mavericks' Jason Kidd. Kyrie Irving said he's learned from the past head coaching jobs that he's had and being with different players and seeing them improve. Now he's mastering his coaching philosophy and being an originator. Guys, back over to you.
He has definitely seen it all. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. And here is Williams. After the three-pointer from Keldon Johnson. Walker's shot is off. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Johnson from outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Harper against Williams. Pass to Lee. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Sohan.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Waters. Partial defending. Waters passes to Johnson. Now Olynyk jacks up a 3. That one's in. His first shot this game.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Walker. Flagg is checked in for Najee Marshall. And Irving subbed in for Williams. Irving finds Gafford. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good again that time.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Harper in the corner. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Mavericks trail by 7. In the corner, it's Flagg. Irving against Fox. Lee up top. He's got 7. Down low. Here's Gafford. It's hauled in by Cornette. Cornette's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The kick out to Fox. The 3. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson.
3 points.
And it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
Once a question mark for Fox. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my 3rd year. The end of my 3rd year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that 3rd year.
Now, here's Washington. Hands it from downtown. Washington's got 5.
And with that 3 ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by San Antonio.
Pass to Vassell. Irving against Fox. Up and in on the layup. 12 points for him.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Here's Irving. He's got 9. Produce screen on Fox. Irving for 3. Missing that scoring opportunity, having a bad 3 for 9 shooting night.
In the first quarter, he was raining down 3. That's not the case here in the second.
Vassell, the pass to Cornette. Rebounded by Gafford. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. To the left side wing. Washington sets the pick for Flagg. And they call an illegal screen here. And a look now at the breakdown between 3-point and 2-point shots attempted here tonight for the Mavericks. Dante Exum is checked in for Dallas. Castle's checked in for the Spurs. are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-3 run. And here is Fox. He's got 12. To the paint. Here's Cornette. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Cornette's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs. Here's Irving. Pass to Gafford. Now flag. Covered by Vassell. Now here's Exum. Some nice passing here by Dallas. No good from Irving.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
And he knocks down the first one.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
And so he's able to get one of two.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked. But when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Flag. Castle covering. Offensive rebound. Gafford. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Makes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 14.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. And stolen by Vassell. And Fox has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Thompson looking for an opening. Shot to stop the run. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Anthony Davis. And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. Vassell against Thompson. Vassell kicks to Fox. 5 to shoot. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Dallas has gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Now here's Thompson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Castle finds Fox. Wembanyama outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Friday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Brandon Ingram and the Toronto Raptors.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marshall, he's checked in for Washington. And it's Max Christie in for Exum. It's Zohan, top of the key. Finished off the break. Bryant's got his first basket of the night.
Nice pass. Zohan can do a little bit of everything.
It's Nembhard on the wing. He has yet to score. Thompson for the triple. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Christie. Nembhard sets the pick for Christie. Inside, Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD. Using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
Spurs leading by 16. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Zohan. Marshall defending. Right side, Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Back to Zohan. From deep. Klay Thompson grabs the miss. Mavericks shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Now Nembhard. Thompson in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Champagnie. Good on the triple. Champagnie's got 9.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And here is Marshall. Davis setting the pick for Marshall. Fires the 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Spurs leading by 19 points. Spurs working the ball around now. McLaughlin, the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Thompson. Back to Wembanyama. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Christie. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Here's Champagnie. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Zohan. A 3 from Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Nembhard, the pass to Davis. Pulls up on the elbow, and it's Dallas with another.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wembanyama against Davis. Wembanyama with it. He's got 5. Over Davis. Wembanyama, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
That's the end of
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Your Mavericks.
Spurs lead by 18. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
When I look at San Antonio, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
I couldn't tell the difference between the second unit and the first. That's how top to bottom together they've been, man.
Yeah, the others are shining like stars. Bench points have put this team over the top tonight.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Mavericks trail by 18. Washington out there with Flag. Then there's the doctor. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Now, here's Vassell. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. Vassell's got 4 this quarter.
More Vassell scores inside, the more it frees up his mid-range game. That is essential to his success.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Back to you, Kevin.
Priorities straight. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Irving with the steal. High post shot. And it comes off the front of the rim. Spurs leading by 20. Here's Castle. Still without a basket. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. In transition, here come the Spurs. Vassell kicks to Barnes. Pass to Castle. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Lee. Castle covering. Outside Irving. And again, Dallas turns it over.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Kyrie Irving. Coming off a terrific season. Checking in at about 24 points per. 4 assists and 5 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Overall, they've done a good job of taking care of the ball and limiting mistakes.
Mavericks trail by 20. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Kyrie Irving third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Up top, Washington. Davis setting the pick for flag. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
A pass to Fox. And the 3 off target. Mavericks trail by 20. And Greg, we saw some turnover this summer on the Mavs training staff.
Yes, some talk of internal disagreements in that department. The importance of great teamwork in this league, not just limited to the players in the locker room.
Now, here's Fox. Out to the right wing. Here's Wembanyama. From the top of the key, he buries it. Wembanyama has got 7 points in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And a wide open look for Lee. Dallas again missing.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Outside, Fox. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Davis with a screen on Barnes. Irving. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
Yeah, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Okay, keep it going. Let's see those moves.
Daniel Gafford's checked in for the Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Kyrie Irving. Spurs also with the sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama high post. Gafford's there. Lock at 6. Here's Castle. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And it's Davis with the ball for the Mavericks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Spurs leading by 20. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Vassell. Here's Cornett. Plays it up and banks it in. Cornett's got 6.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
Russell passes to Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, great showing for him last season. And amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish, always had his head up, looking for the open man. A different look for Dallas. Klay Thompson comes in for Flag. And it's Dante Exum in for Lee. Outside Bryant. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Russell. San Antonio with the rebound. Cornett's got 8 rebounds in this game. McLaughlin, the pass to Biyombo. Down low. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Davis.
Lively.
And so it's Dallas with him. Russell left side. Pass to Thompson. Back to Russell. Stolen away. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Russell. McLaughlin, the pass to Cornett. And the shot goes in. Cornett's got 8 points. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
And the Mavericks with possession here. After the basket by San Antonio. 4 on the shot clock. They need this one. Russell with the bucket. Russell's got his first points of the game.
Ooh, dancing with it. I see you, D'Angelo.
Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Russell. And another turnover here by San Antonio. And the Mavericks making a change here. Walker's checked in. Then for the Spurs, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Biyombo. Johnson comes in for Bryant. And it's Harper in for Jordan McLaughlin. Dallas has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Right side to Walker. Takes a 3. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Walker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Love the selfless approach from Russell. His teammates appreciate when he finds them uncovered.
Here's Harper. Banked in off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 21.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Now, here is Russell. Thompson outside. Back to Russell. Walker in the post. Olynyk is covering. Walker's shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. Wow, that is fantastic ability while in the air. Can this guy get up there or what?
Greg, he does not need an invitation. If he's got a chance to throw it down, he'll always take it, huh?
Wow.
I was right. Dallas has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Pass to Exum. Ball's knocked loose. Beyond the arc. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Russell. And it's 6 points for Walker.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Here's Champagnie. The Mavericks pull it in.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Harper against Russell. Outside, Walker launches a three. It's Exum on the wing. Outside, Walker for the three. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
In the third. 2 minutes.
And here's Russell. Outside, Walker. There's the three. And it's Walker again missing. Spurs leading by 20. Harper the pass to Olynyk. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Olynyk's got 5 now.
Showing he can run an offense. Harper finding an open guy and getting the ball to him.
Thompson finds Exum. Back to Thompson from past the arc. Rebound by Olynyk.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside Harper. Now Johnson. He's got 8. Shot clock at 5. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice move on the pick and roll by Johnson, generating an opportunity for another guy.
50 seconds left in the third. Drills the three-pointer. And that's now 9 points for Walker.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Here's Cornette, lively defending. Outside Harper, over Russell. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Russell against Harper. To the middle, here's Walker, and the dunk by Walker.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Champagnie, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's San Antonio with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. And it's Harper in at the point. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Mavericks trailed by 19. Outside Irving. Pass to Walker. Now flagged, covered by Johnson. from deep three-point territory. Barnes grabs the miss.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
Castle misses.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
From 20 feet out, Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Barnes can't get it to go. Mavericks shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. And Lee with the stuff.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Outside Harper. Back to Castle. Spurs working the ball around now. With the shot. And there's Wembanyama. And the assist by Barnes.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Pass to Walker from outside the arc. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after Harper, the pass to Barnes. Castle against Gafford. And it's good for two. Wembanyama's got 4 this quarter.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass the flag. Now here's Walker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Walker. San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
It's time to get down to mascot. Let's move!
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Vassell right side. And it's good, 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Out to Lee. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Wembanyama gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Lee outside. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past. Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Lee outside. Lee can't get that one to fall.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Castle. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
On the wing, Lee. Castle covering to end the run. And the rejection by Wembanyama. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Anthony Davis has checked in for Dallas. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Fox has checked in. Here's Lee. Misses off the left iron.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Back to Barnes. A pass to Fox. And here's Vassell from the arc. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Irving looking for an opening. Here's Lee. Fox with the steal. Pass to Castle. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Flag with it. Right side, Irving. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on to De'Aaron Fox.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
The first free throw is good. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Flag. And here is Davis. 6 to shoot. There's Lee with the 3. Dallas again missing.
It's just been a frustrating day for him all the way around, and it's rubbed off now, I think, on the rest of the team.
Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
Now, here's Vassell. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Pass to Barnes. Here's Castle. Lets it go with a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Irving for three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
3 shots.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
He hits the second from the line. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
San Antonio with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run here. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Dallas shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Here's Irving. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
So smooth around the rim. I love how Kyrie just goes up with confidence, knowing that he's going to figure it out.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Lays it up off the glass.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Irving. Count it. Here's Fox. Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Off target from outside.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Irving passes to Davis and finished off by Davis. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Outside, Fox. And here's Vassell from the arc. And Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Davis. Low block shot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
I'm going to be honest, like Anthony Davis could do this all night. Inside the paint, his frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
Back to Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Irving. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Lee. No good, unable to end this run. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Dallas Mavericks. No good from Lee.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Wembanyama outside. A pass to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. a dominating performance for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Here's Irving after the basket by San Antonio. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Outside for Wembanyama. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Lee outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.